Dear students, in this online class, we are going to study limitations of controlling. The first limitation, difficulty in setting quantitative standards. Before going to know quantitative standards, we need to understand first of all what do mean by standard. Standard means yardstick or criterion consisting of a specific set of actions relating to a particular job or a task on which the actual results are to be evaluated. That is what about a standard. So while setting the standard, management should consult with employees who are responsible to achieve the goals of the organization. Truly speaking about setting quantitative standards. Quantitative standards means these are the standards which are shown with the help of some numerical facts and figures. That means quantitative standards are expressed with the help of some numerical figures, means in numbers, in percentage, like that. For example, production of 20 units by a labor in a day. This is one example for what a quantitative standard. Or 20% hike in profit for the next year. These are what quantitative standards set by the management, and these are going to be achievable and measurable, comparable from time to time. So such standards are considered as what quantitative standards. So here what the meaning says, control system loses some of its effectiveness when standards cannot be defined in quantitative terms. So management feels a difficulty or faces a problem when it is a standard cannot be defined in a quantitative terms. When it fails to define standard in terms of quantitative terms, then it is too difficult to control the activities of the organization. So this makes measurement of performance and their comparison with the standards a difficult task. That is the first one. Second one, little control on external factors. So management has control on internal factors. These are manageable, these are within the limit of the organization, but management has little control on external factors. Just remember business environment chapter, you came to know the external factors, right? Economical factors are there, right? Political factors are there, social factors are there, right? So here what I want to tell you here is that some of the factors on which management has less control, because these are coming or these are raising from external factors. And what are these factors arising from outside? That is technology factor. So technology upgrading, then government policies. So government is going to frame or formulate policies from time to time. Then competition going on, then customers likes and dislikes. All these are what external factors, and management faces more problem to difficult to control on these factors. That is the reason why management has little control on these external factors. So external factors like government policy, government rules and regulations, then technology changes, upgradation of technology, then competition, then likes and dislikes of the customers. There are many more factors which are arising outside. So on these factors, management has less control. So management has little control on these factors. That is the reason why management does not have 100% control over on these external factors. If so, then controlling will become too difficult to the organization. Next one, resistance from employees. So whenever the management of an organization implementing some rules and regulations, then sometimes what happens, employees may accept it, or employees they may not agree with it. So many of the times, whatever new decisions or new projects which are undertaken or which are going to be implemented by the organization, many of the employees usually they are not going to comfortable for that scenario. That is the reason why control is often resisted by employees. They see it as a restriction on their freedom. For example, when an organization wants to control the system, for that what organization does, going to install the CCTV. So through that, the activities of all employees are going to be observed by the management. But for this, what is the opinion of the employees? So employees are thinking that they are going to losing their freedom. That is what employees might object when they are kept under a strict watch with the help of a closed circuit, that is televisions, that is CCTV camera. So employees want freedom and privacy. That is the reason why usually when these things are implemented by the management, employees are usually going for resisting for that decision, means they are going to opposing. Next, costly appear. So controlling has a costly appears. That means controlling involves some expenditure. Money is going to be spent to control the activities of the organization. So there is a time investment is there. It takes more time. Then there is also an effort. Efforts involvement is there. Energy involvement is there. Time involvement is there. Then economic resources are also going to be implementing, means utilizing by the organization to control the activities of the organization. But a small organizations, means a small enterprises cannot afford to install an expensive control system. This is what about limitations of controlling. So here 4 points have been given, means 4 drawbacks have been given. First one, difficulty in setting quantitative standards. So if the management fails to set quantitative standards, then there will be the difficulty to control. Then management has little control over external factors. Then there will be the resistance from employees. The last one, that is costly affairs. So these are what 4 points. These are considered what limitations of controlling. Thank you.